Ready for this? Hey, you know what I'm talking about, man? What's good with the people, man? It's your partner, man. Say, bro, you sure is getting with us today. Yeah, man. I told y'all I was chasing the hurricane today. You know what I'm talking about? Live from inside the hurricane. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide eye and see it is. You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? But while we sitting here just waiting on the hurricane, man, I got a little story for you. And I don't even know why this just popped up in my head randomly, you know what I'm talking about? While I was sitting here waiting for the hurricane, you know what I'm talking about? Anybody else waiting for the hurricane? Man, I wants to see what it look like, man. Breath coming from inside the wind, you know what I'm talking about? Live to you from the side of it, you know what I'm talking about? I want to see what they talking about. They keep on talking about it, man. I want to see what it is, man. Oh, it's looking gloomy, you know what I'm talking about? I think here she comes, fella. Man, why you messing with it like that, man? Because if I don't, ain't nobody else is, man. So look, man, y'all already know my shout outs and everything, man. Shout out to everybody around the world, man. Shout out to everybody in them, everybody incarcerated, everybody who ain't, man. On the bottom of the thing, on the top of that thing. Keep that head up, man. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Just all my folks. Y'all know the disclaimers, man. I don't promote no violence. No, no, no. I don't promote no drug users. No, no, no. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no drug sellers. No, no, no. Man, I don't promote nothing, bruh. I don't promote nothing. All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with it. You know what I'm talking about, man? Because we just don't know how much we got. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story right here, man. While I'm sitting here just waiting on the hurricane. You know what I'm talking about? Hurricane. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. So while I'm waiting on it, I told you I'm chasing the hurricane all day, man. I want to see. You know what I'm talking about? I want to see what the hurricane do. You know what I'm talking about? So look, man, we finished to get into this story, man, y'all. This one right here is gonna be called the CD. You know what I'm talking about? You said the CD, baby, cuz we're talking about. Oh man, so one night it was a storm windy night. You know what I'm talking about? Just like the the hurricane. It was one of them nights, right, all rainy and shit. So y'all know how y'all ever had one of these situations right here, man. You finna go fuck with a bitch. She got a nigga type shit. You know what I'm talking about? The only way this bitch can get away is if she say she gonna hang with the other bitch. You know what I'm talking about? So it was one of them ordeals right there. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm over here fucking with the bitch now. She got the only way, her way out the house is this other bitch over here, right? And for some reason back in the day, niggas didn't want to fuck with my party. I don't know why, man. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas didn't want to fuck with my party. I had a bunch of bitches niggas can fuck with, man. Did nobody want to fuck with none of them hoes, man. I guess they say them hoes was too big, hoes didn't look up to par and all that shit, right? I don't know, man. I can just tell you about baby cuz used to be having hell of a parties, right? They didn't want to fuck with the other bitch, man. I can't do nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I can't do nothing for you, man. This the bitch I got for you right here. You know what I'm talking about? You don't want to fuck with this bitch right here. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm talking about? So, what happened? So her partner got the car now. Look, man, this is this is an interesting detail right here. Her partner that she using to get away with, right? Her partner driving her nigga car now. You know what I'm talking about? So bam, they come pick me up. You know what I'm talking about? Where we headed, fellas? You know what I'm talking about? We finna go to the room, right? But before we bust that move right there, her partner want to go pick her other nigga up. You know what I'm talking about? She got a side nigga now. Look, cause both of these hoes niggas is partners. Yeah, both of these bitches niggas is partners. The bitch in her nigga car, and that bitch got her own side nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna leave the names out, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to bring nobody along but myself. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm gonna leave the names out. So what ended up happening was they come snatch me. You know what I'm talking about? I just so happened to have look. It used to be a CD floating around the hood. Now you might have had this CD or you might have not had it. You know what I'm talking about? But it had two songs on it. It had y'all hold on. I think that might have been. See how you switch up on them? No, that wasn't even them. It just looked like them. Yeah, it just looked like them. That ain't them. So it was a CD, you might have had it floating around the hood. It had 2 songs on there, man. It had Is That Right? With me, Zerker B, Heem, Slim and them, right? And then on the it had another song on there. The other one we did with me, Lee. I don't know if Animal was on there, and T. The one we did in Berkeley that night in the same studio that that nigga mixed our shit all fucked up. We was over there, had that nigga under duress. The engineer, we had that nigga under duress. He didn't know what to do. That nigga fucked our song up. He mixed that motherfucker down. Man, that shit sounded. Oh, that nigga fucked us off. We damn near got a free song though. But it had them 2 songs on there. Is that right? And I can't remember the other one. If it ain't heat, then I don't spit. If it ain't close range, the wig won't split. And if the lick don't consist of some changes, some kicks, don't even hit me on my hip, you can keep that shit. If I can't count it, it don't make sense. You can catch me clowning with a zip, burning legits. One dirty will get me 30, so I'll scound for the fence. Sacrifice my life just to, it was something like that, man. That's how the hook went though. And they had that song on there. So y'all riding with me? So I just so happened to have that CD in my pocket, right? Yeah, they come pick me up. So bam, I don't put it in there. So she decides she wanted to go get her side, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? So we slide down there through the 80s somewhere, right? So we go pick Brett up. Brett cool, you know what I'm talking about? Brett just a nigga. Brett get in. See, first is the me and my old dame in the back, and this Brett and this bitch up in the front. And her nigga car now, right? So Brett just a nigga, you know what I'm talking about? And this is during the times, what was we drinking? If it was with Baby Cuz, I probably had some bumpy face. It was some bumpy face, some tank and some shit like that, right? So Brett jumped in, he was like, what y'all drink? He was like, oh, no, man, I don't fuck with the clear. We gotta go get some Hennessy and all that. So Brett, you know what I'm talking about? He giving this, the bitch, he fuck with directions. So he's like, oh, nah, man, we gotta go to the liquor store. So we done stopped by the liquor store. You know, Brett, nigga. So Brett come out like, ah, man, let me drive, man. Woo. So he, you know, these hoes, they listen, I don't know, Usher, some of that old romantic ass shit, you know what I'm talking about? Trying to set the mood. You know what I'm talking about? All this shit right there. Brett like, man, ain't that. So I put my CD up in there, right? Bam, you know what I'm talking about? Brett like, damn, who is this right here, man? You know what I'm talking about? Brett Bob me. He was like, he didn't know that was us. I'm like, man, that's us. He was like, oh, man, you niggas going a little bit. You feel what I'm talking about? So that's what we all for, you know what I'm talking about? Now look, our party didn't last that long. Cause in the midst of me putting the CD in and Brett getting the juice, getting the spirit, rocking with it, you know what I'm talking about? You know how niggas is. Brett goes straight through her baby daddy turf, right? Her nigga turf right around the stop sign. God damn. That nigga was hella funny, blood. Oh man, we went to the weed spot. Well, those are where down there we picked Brett from the 80s. We went and got some weed though from somewhere in the 90s down there by where Brett was from. Brett come straight up, ran Brett, he groove into the turf, you know what I'm talking about, to the slab. Brett grooving, you know what I'm talking about? Is that right and all that shit? If it ain't heat, you know what I'm talking about, and all that shit. Brett go straight through her baby daddy turf, ran the stop sign, man. Bitch instantly get furious. But it was a good thing, right? I don't know if they was out there or not, you know what I'm talking about? But then nobody was like, hey, you know what I'm talking about? Brett laughing like a motherfucker, but on some real shit. I don't even think Brett did that shit on purpose. I don't. But you know how niggas is, you know what I'm talking about? I don't think Brett did that shit on purpose. I think Brett just got in this mood, you feel me? And we was bending corners. You know what I'm talking about? Cause you go pick a motherfucker up, man, ain't no nigga finna sit here and remember this where your nigga, that shit bitches remember. Nigga just mobbing, you feel me? Nigga ain't finna sit here and try to remember where the nigga that you fucking with from and all. Nigga just in traffic, you know what I'm talking about? Nigga ain't going by no stipulations, so I don't really think Brett did it on purpose, but he did it, you know what I'm talking about? That nigga ran a stop sign down and that bitch go ballistics, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, you punk ass motherfucker, woo. Now she on Brett bumper. They arguing and shit right now. They ain't fucked the party up, really. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't fucked the party up, really. And that was the beginning of the party, just being fucked up, right? So her and this nigga arguing, man. Ooh, fuck you, punk ass nigga. I told you my motherfucking This is my motherfucking baby daddy and all the shit the bitches do, you know what I'm talking about, after they out of pocket. So bro on the bitch, he on the bitch, I don't give a fuck about your mother. What you even come get me for, bitch? Well, they argue like, I'll drop you off there. Like, bitch, with the rest job, hurry up and take me back to the turf. So now the bitch mad, we just still slapping my CD, you know what I'm talking about? So now the bitch, she mad, she been in corners. She trying to get up out of there, the bitch hella spooked and shit, keep looking around, and this bitch taking hella alternate routes even to get back, cause she thinks she's been spotted, you know what I'm talking about? She think her nigga seen her letting another nigga drive his car, right? So I'll tell you, the bitch was furious. They had a funny ass argument. So we in the process dropping this nigga back off, you know what I'm talking about, taking hella alternate routes and shit, you know what I'm talking about? So the bitch finally get him there, right? Now I'm gonna show you, I told you that was the beginning right there, the fucked up mission. So now we gotta do some shit like this. This bitch Mojo fucked off and shit. Now we gotta come up with a counter plan and shit. Was like, look, man, just drop us off and meet us back up here. We trying to come up with this shit, all this shit right here, right? So we finna try to go to the place. I'm finna tell you how I fucked up my whole night. So we finna try to go to the place that we get dropped off at, right? Man, them hoes must have pushed eject on the CD, right? And the CD don't come out, right? So the CD stuck in this bitch baby daddy shit, right? Doing motherfucking well, nigga can't stand us, what? Niggas can't stand us, nigga know exactly who we is. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas can't stand us, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas already tired of us. You know what I'm talking about, man? Niggas can't stand us, right? So now this CD is what's stuck in this bitch baby daddy car, right? So now the bitch panics. She like, fuck. So now we gotta drive off from what we finna do and everything, bro. So now we can't even go to the spot in the hood, nigga. We gotta drive around the Walt's house, get a butter knife, right? We trying to fuck with the shit in Walt driveway. It's too dark, man. We had to drive down near the 73rd gas station with all the lights, right? So we out there, bitch. We out there. I'm talking about for hours, man, trying to get this motherfucking CD out. I ain't, you know what I'm talking about? I'm just in the back seat. I thought that shit was funny as a motherfucker, man. Then the other bitch came up with a bright idea, right? She was like, well, fuck it. They ain't gonna know who it is. And they got to thinking about the verses and shit. And what niggas was saying on the verses and shit, right? They was like, but they ain't gonna know who it is, you get what I'm saying? But I said, this was the catch right here, man. On the CD, it said 7400 one way. And big ass bold black letters. You know what I'm talking about, with a magic marker. That motherfucker said 7400 one way, right? So when I tell a bitch that, man, the bitch almost lose it again. So now the bitch panicking. Bitch done damn near took her whole motherfucking CD up out the motherfucking. Took that nigga, CD deck up out that motherfucker with a butter knife. Fire pop. This bitch done damn near took this nigga whole deck up out that motherfucker with a butter knife. Trying to get that motherfucking CD up out of there, right? So I tell the bitch this, I say, hey, look, bitch, this might work right here. Unplug the battery and plug the battery back up. You know what I'm talking about? After we been out there for hours and this bitch damn near take this nigga CD player up out his motherfucking, bitch down there take the steering column apart with a butter knife. God damn, boy. That bitch did not want that nigga to hear them hits right there, man. That bitch knew that must have been automatic ass whoopings, man. I'm telling y'all, that bitch fought ferociously, man, to get that motherfucking CD up out that tape deck, man. So we take the motherfucking battery thing off and turn the motherfucker back up, man. As soon as they like the energy and all that shit came back on, bruh, that motherfucker just popped out. You know what I'm talking about? That bitch was over there sweating like Carl Lewis and everything, man, when he found out the other nigga was on steroids. You know what I'm talking about? That bitch was over there sweating. But yeah, fuck my whole party off for the night, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because by that time, you know what I'm talking about, it was damn near time for them hoes to go and get back. You know what I'm talking about? That glass slipper was finna turn back into a pumpkin. But yeah, man, I fucked around and spent the night, man. Thought I was finna go out. Now, look, man, we done went and got all this alcohol, all this weed. This just fucked the whole moment up. Damn, fuck baby cuz whole motherfucking night off. I gotta sit up here all day with the bitch. We was supposed to be getting a smooth getaway with, trying to get a CD about this motherfucking bitch baby daddy. Ever fuck that nigga had Delta Box Shell, whatever the fuck it was, man. The whole motherfucking night sitting over here at the Beacon gas station, slipping like a motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? This bitch over here panicking because she outside doing stuff she ain't supposed to do. God damn, man. But that one right there, man, that's the story. That one right there called the CD, man. That's what happened to the baby cuz on the storm winter night, you know what I'm talking about? Inside live hurricane coverage, man, inside this motherfucker. Oh yeah, here she come, guys. You know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah, it's a coming, you know what I'm talking about? We gonna be here all day, man. Live hurricane coverage, man. I'll be right back with you.